You know, I've been working in tech for 19 years, and I've been doing YouTube and live streaming content for the past 13 of those 19 years, and technology continues to amaze me. And today we bring to you a webcam with a question. Will it replace my $1,000+ camera setup that I have for streaming and YouTube content creation right now? And the answer, my friends, is probably so, because this is what you're looking at now. This is the Insta360 Link, and my Lanta, does it look good out of the box? Now, it looks even better if you throw a LUT on there. And my friends, this is what it looks like. As you can see, there are hot spots in comparison to my Nikon D7500. Now, TLDR, yes, I do believe it is going to replace my DSLR, just for the simple fact of a lot of quality of life improvements. And if you want to hear about those, continue watching. If not, my name's Jason. You can call me Gassy. Thanks for checking out the video. But one of the huge pros is that I like to show things off to chat. And now on the DSLR, we have this mug right here. And this absolutely blows me away. The autofocus works up to 4 inches towards the webcam. So that kind of distance is freaking amazing. Like, look how fast that is. That's ridiculous to me. One amazing thing when streaming is having challenges like getting down, doing push-ups, jumping jacks, squats, anything like that, especially if you have channel redemption points for it, or you're using Dixper and you have cards in there. And one of the great things you can tell this webcam, it's on a gimbal. So it can move. We'll let it register that we need to track my face. And we need to say, hey, excuse me, would you like to check out my phone? A funny thing that we can do is we can pretend that we're Smash Mouth, and we can take an L, raise it to our forehead, and it'll zoom in. And then we can take it back down, and it'll zoom out. Pretty cool. It also has a cool whiteboard feature that can either be used in education, or if you have subs and you want to show thanks to everybody. Put it on the corners, zoom it in, say thanks. It's just another nice way to show appreciation to your fans. One negative thing about gestures that I've figured out over the past week of using this device is that it likes to pick up hand motion. And so if you're talking with your hands like Ricky Bobby because you don't know what's going on, you're just nervously fiddling around, it'll pick it up and then it'll track you all around the room. So for me, I just turn them off and trigger the face tracking when I need to. There's a cool feature with AI tracking, and that allows it to zoom in if you want to keep your head, half body, or your full body. So it'll zoom out digitally or zoom in digitally. As you can see here, you do have the anti-flicker. All of my stuff is 60 hertz. Tracking speed for me, I left it on normal because fast is just a little too fast and slow is just a little too slow. Let's 3 bears this, and let's just say normal's just right. Streamer mode allows you to film vertical format at 1080 by 1920. I think it's amazing, though it does not film at 50 to 60 FPS, so take that information with what you will. Maybe they'll bump it up to where it can handle 60 FPS, but for me, honestly, it's not a deal breaker. It's no big deal. Now, a thing we haven't talked about is about this HDR mode. And I know a lot of people like HDR, and I like it too on video games. But this is non-HDR mode. And tell me, do you like the HDR mode? And this is the HDR mode. For me, it's a negative Ghost Rider, because the simple fact is I am a pale ginger, and this makes me feel like Casper the Ghost, even with my LUT on, and now we're face tracking. I totally forgot about that. Step back 2 or 3 steps and explain. Let the video explain why we turn hand gestures off. You know what I'm saying? All right, now that we're away from the Casper the Ghost and making it look like I have no wrinkles because I'm 35 years old, I've got these wrinkles. I've earned these wrinkles. The camera quality is amazing to me. The fact that we're going up against a $1,000+ setup for a DSLR for $300 is amazing. Now for a negative but a positive at the same time. We don't have Stream Deck support or any macro feature to use these preset positions. So say that chat's getting a little bit ornery and you want to mess with them. Well, the positive here is that this webcam just came out, so calm down. It should be coming down the road, hopefully so, cross your fingers, but you know, chat's messing with you, or you get like in a super serious mode and you just got to think about things and you just want, you know, to mess with chat. You said, chat, I see you. And, you know, you can cut it right out. I don't want to hear it anymore. And then you can just go right back. How cool would that be to be with a button? So if we're in HDR mode, we get kind of locked out of this menu. Now we can do brightness and all this down here, but you don't have control of shutter speed or ISO. That's right. I just said shutter speed and ISO because we can control those. Also, we can do a little bit of fun stuff on the exposure curve where we can make it, you know, really weird, or, you know, we can just move stuff around, go ham with it. You will notice that the webcam is going a little bit wonky with this, and, you know, it will be like, hold up, dog. Now, I'll pause right here, let you, these are my settings for what you see. You can save the preset, so every time you boot it up, this goes right to it. Now, a negative side of that preset and booting right up to it, for me, your mileage may vary, but every time that I boot up my PC, I have to turn HDR on and then turn HDR off because for some reason, it's wanting to keep it where HDR is off, but it's really on. And again, wrinkles. It's easy to tell. Casper the Ghost. Oh, hand gestures. Oh, God, I hadn't turned that off yet. So whether you're in education, streaming, YouTube content creation, a VTuber that wants really good tracking, is this worth $300? In my honest opinion, yes. I was not given this product. I bought this product with my own money, and it's going to replace my DSLR. There's a lot of quality of life improvements for me. There's a lot of pros. There's a couple of cons, but at the end of the day, it's a brand new product. It's a reputable company. And let's see where it goes. If you're looking for a new camera for your content creation setup for streaming, remember at the end of the day that you can buy a really good camera, really good hardware card, or you could spend $300 and use NDI to send that webcam to either your second PC, or you can use it to send it to a second instance of OBS for your recording. Save your money, people. Y'all, I just want to say thank you so much for watching the video whenever and wherever you're seeing this. Have a great and wonderful day. Peace, y'all.